MK Party, do you agree with what MK Party is saying? MK Party is saying, we know at first we considered that there should be a recount, but right now, as of us speaking to you, recount is not even an option anymore. We don't care about recount anymore. We don't care about all of that. What we care about the fact that there should be a complete revoting. In other words, we must start afresh. In other words, this whole election must start afresh. I will be the first to acknowledge that what EMK is suggesting, it really makes sense. Because if they were able to manipulate this counting, they can even easily manipulate the recount. Now, you'll probably say, Bongs, but then if that's the case, we must spend another money. Well, there is money in South Africa. The fact that they were able to hire these American companies and these companies to run these elections and ultimately people sabotaging and hacking this whole thing, changing the vote, manipulating the numbers. They had money to buy people, so you can't complain about IEC saying it's going to cost us much. Even if it doesn't actually cost us much, who stands to benefit? Because that money still you won't get it either. So you can't even say, it's going to cost us much, as if you will get that money. Look, if there's no re-election. You're not going to get it anyway. So why are you saving something that is not going to benefit you either? So forget about it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play you the video MK Party leader, look, MK Party spokesperson saying revoting. Look, it's revoting now. Forget about anything else but revoting. But before I talk about revoting, you know what I'm saying? There's something that I want you to tell you. I put it to you that you need to, when it comes to this YouTube channel, you must not think about, I will subscribe tomorrow, they will be revoting. No, this is what you need to do now. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Oh yeah, I see. So now I am one to acknowledge Uguti revoting. Perhaps there are a lot of things that people can avoid. For instance, party agents will be 5 times vigilant than they were, probably 10 times vigilant. And for EMK to even say revoting, it shows how confident they are in that people are going to vote for them. It just shows. But remember that others, they have already accepted monies, so they can't allow revoting. You can look at this arrogance here, IEC. Guys, IEC is arrogant. You know that institution, they are arrogant. I've never seen an institution that is that is giving public interest or saving public and be as arrogant as this institution. But I want you to firstly listen to the MK Party spokesperson and kindly listen attentively. Please Listen to what he said here.
And we are contemplating a revote. So it's no longer a recount. We want a total revote, is one thing that we're contemplating, of which is a decision that we will still communicate accordingly. The other point of the back of these translations and how serious these issues are, we are going to request for a commission of inquiry into this process, into these elections, in order for us to actually get down to the bottom of exactly what transpired. And we are going to push for that. Gone are the days when people are going to rig the future of the downtrodden children of this country. It won't happen. It stops now. And it stops with Mkhonto Wesizwe. It stops with President Zuma. We will not tolerate it any further.
Now, do you agree or you disagree with what he said? If you agree, why? If you disagree, why? Well, at the end of the day, you still need to tell me why. So whether you take left, you still need to explain why. Whether you take right, you still need to explain why. Well, I'm not being difficult. Come on, good people. I'm not being difficult. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being realistic. You need to explain each of your decisions. Why are you saying left and why are you saying right? I need to be assured. Why are you taking this direction? In other words, I'm saying if you say we can't have elections that is left, you need to explain why. And if you say we should have it, why? But let's put an argument for those ones on the left who are saying we can't have elections, it costs more. And I will say, if look, say for instance we save that money, are you gonna get that money? Yeah, like it costs more, but are you gonna get it? Say for instance, they say it's gonna cost $1 billion to have these elections again. We say no problem. The question is, if you're saying you are saving that billion, after saving that billion, are you gonna get it now? That's the first point of departure. And to the ones on the right who are saying re-elections, how much does it cost economically? Not necessarily now. We're not talking about the ones on the left who the budget must be the IEC must be given by government to fund that. So we're not talking about that. We're just talking about the fact that number one, it is clear 27 point something million people have registered to vote. Only 15 million. And the reason, even that number, I doubt, guys. I think it was more than that because I think the IEC lowered the number so that they can be able to maneuver and squander these votes and make it look like 15 million people. But I think it's more than that. But nevertheless, we saw how horrible the system is. So 2 days it's gonna be okay for us to have these elections. So, in other words, I'm saying 2 days of us having these elections, for me, it's good. Because the IEC system sucks. We all know that. So if you are on the right, you must then look at this from the economical perspective to say people are not going to go to work for 2 days, right? How does it affect the economy? That's how you need to. That's what you need to explain to those who are on the right. But again, if you're looking at things in that way, let me give you a bit of something to justify yourself. You must ask yourself, how much does it cost not to have electricity in this country? I was speaking to somebody in a certain company that says, whenever there's load shedding, we pause because we can't work without load shedding. I mean, because what I'm saying, whenever there's load shedding, we pause because we can't work without electricity. So in other words, you can't argue the issue of these 2 days of voting. Look and say there's going to be a loss in business as if there's no loss already by this current government. I'm presenting an argument for people who belongs to group two. What are you saying? What are you saying? Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about it. I'll see you guys on the next video. But until such a time, peace. Take care.